Welcome back to Screen Fiend. It's your boy Carcino here, and I'm fresh up, ready to go. I see you. I see you. Absolutely, good sirs. Hopefully, the camera is serving you guys good justice. Your donations made it. All indeed possible. You guys can hit the super chat up at any time over here. Now, this is the spoiler review. If you cannot handle spoilers or don't want to hear anything spoilery about the film, this is the time to run. Run. Cut it off now. Thanks for your click and run. Run. Just keep running away. Can't keep running away. Now, here's my thoughts. I've already done my movie review. I gave it 3 stars out of 4, in case you guys didn't see that at the end of this video. There'll be one where you can click and go back to the other one and check it out. Yeah, there's no epic one for this one. This one was a little bit more like Nightmare on Elm Street, more than an It movie. I like the approach. It did give a little bit more suspense, but I would have liked to seen a little bit more Pennywise. You know, they wanted to give you little bits and pieces of Pennywise. Like the scenes you see in the trailer is about the scenes you see in the movie. You know, they don't really give you a lot of Pennywise. You get scenarios where, just like Freddy Krueger, it's like the dream sequence. And then, you know, it's just like all these different elements and all these things which mean nothing. Well, I felt that the Skittles crew, they tapped in a little bit too much into that. You seen what happened to the gay couple in the beginning of the film. It's in the book, but it also happens in the beginning of the film. Now they turn the Richie character, and like he's got this big secret, and they never tell it. But the thing is, they play on the fact that Richie's gay, and Pennywise knows his secret. I know your secret. It's like, are we really? This is the big thing. Pennywise is gonna out him. And now I guess him and Eddie was married and everything and screwed up, of course, but now him and Eddie was in a relationship? Really? Then they kind of like just downplayed the other guy who was scared all the time, who ended up taking his own life early on in the tub. They did show that and stay true to the book. So now Richie's the gay guy. They do a lot of flashback scenes. Some I wish they didn't do. Some it didn't really do any justice at all to the film, but they wanted to incorporate the young kids into the movie, into it too. Because the young kids did a great job. They didn't want to lose that identity in the second film by making it all adults. So you see, whenever they have a part, it's like they go back to the kid's self and get scared all over again, and they show that dream sequence and they turn back to an adult. They did that a lot. So the kids, the young kids, you know, interacted with each other in this film, and that is what you got. Now with Richie, because he's aged so much, they had to tone him back down and use CGI to tone him back down to looking the same way he was when they shot it back in like 2015, 16. Yeah, they were making it look like Richie was with the other guy, the one that killed himself early, the one he went to his bar mitzvah. But then they making it be Eddie. And he carves on the wood R plus E. Eddie. The CGI was horrible. I wouldn't say it was horrible. It just wasn't outstanding. Oh, the de-aging process. Some of it worked. I mean, I ain't really had that much of a problem with it, but I haven't watched it in IMAX yet. I was a little busy. I might go today. What time is it? I almost had a fight last night. Hip Hop Evolution new season is out. Almost had a fight last night. After the Bears game, some guy thought I was looking at him and jumped up and was ready to fight. Like, I just got off probation. So I'm saying, man, you took a swing at your pen and you looked at me again. I'm like, dog, I thought you was finna say something. That's why I looked at you, because you was staring at me. No, man, you keep looking at me, man. Every time I look up, you looking at me, man. What is it, man? What's up? Because I just got off probation, so I'm good. I could go. I'm like, and this is where this comes in at my brain. I diffused the situation. I talked to him, said, it's not looking at you, dog. I don't know if I don't think so. I think he was going off the whatever, the pill or whatever that was. These young dudes are so gone. I ain't trying to even go that route. I'm like, dude, I'm thinking about the Bears game, what video I gotta make. I have no time to pay no attention to this nonsense. So hey, nice meeting you, no problems, whatever. And then whatever the drugged up buddy was who was with him was like, get away. Just go that way. Has he been a problem? I'm like, no, the only problem was you. Walking over here, we good. So I decided after this, I'm like, you know, hit the reset button. That's all you got to do. Diffuse the situation, hit the reset button. I could have stayed there and caused a big mess in that place. Or you hit the reset button. Check, please. I'm leaving. See y'all tomorrow. Hit the reset button. They won't be here tomorrow. Come back another day. These people are flushed out. You don't have to worry about seeing them no more. Best way to move to me. Now, anyway, back to this situation. I got a little time to prepare. That movie finna kick right off. Whew. All right, it's like this. Boys and girls, children of all ages. Now, yeah, I'm like Data and I had on my expensive Bears jersey. I ain't finna roll around in no bar with some dude just got off probation. What do I look like? I ain't no super baller, but I make way too much money for that. So I'm be thinking about my jersey. That's an authentic 101 Payton, Walter Payton jersey. You think I want to screw that up? I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna continue this argument, but hold on. I gotta put this jersey up. So I was just shocked it was coming in that direction. But anyway, yeah, I'm a smart man. That's why. See, a stupid guy who caring about like hood stripes. I need my hood stripes. Yo, man, you ain't finna front me off in front of. And next thing you know, drama, unnecessariness, fights. Who win, who lose, who don't matter. Cops coming. Woo! Whoever lose or whoever win, going to jail. Whoever lose, gonna come back and try to shoot the other person. There's some other people involved. Now it's a war zone there. You can't go back. Now you gotta look over your back to see if they retaliate. I don't need that in my life. Hit the reset button. Boop. Come back another day. Idiots are gone. Now you ain't got nothing to worry about. Now, back to this movie. A lot of stuff needed to be reset. As each one was going back into their little alternate dreams to try to get relics to come back, they made Mike a complete idiot in this film. Mike was just for somebody who lived in Derry and all this was going on, Mike was just a big old idiot. He didn't know I've been building. He's got some little Indian thing where they're supposed to do this ceremony where they all supposed to get like blown. Basically, he gets Mike high off this drink. Then they go in and do this ceremony. They're supposed to capture Pennywise when he's the lights, and they're supposed to all go into this little box, and then they cover the lid up, and that's supposed to contain Pennywise. So they let him go with all of this dog and pony show. They let him perform this whole thing Pennywise did. And then he just like, tell him, Mike, why this didn't work. Mike lied again. Mike just kept lying. He lied to bring them all together, and then he lied again. And you would think after 30 some years that they would have been used to it, but over the time, their memories, they forgot. Like they forgot everything they did. They forgot they beat Pennywise. They forgot a lot of stuff. Pennywise used magic. Everybody uses magic. Oh, well, Pennywise is way better than that. But yeah, they did the big spider thing again. And he trying to come at him with the claws and everything else. The only thing I really liked that I thought worked was that Beverly ended up with the fat guy who was the fat kid who was in love with Beverly. They didn't have it hooked up like the ending of the book where she ends up with the guy she shouldn't have been with in the first place. They had her with the guy that truly loved her, who actually wrote the letter, because she still was credited. What's his name for the letter? Billy. What's up, Kevin? Oh, that was my favorite scene, Kev. That was one of my favorite parts. I was laughing so hard. He hit him. He was like, "Come on, you ain't nothing." He had that rock in his hand, and then he gonna come at him. You ain't nothing. Yeah, come on, and them dead lights hit him. Boom. That was one of my favorite scenes of the movie, Kev. When he hit him with them deadlights, I was laughing. So he was at me talking for him. It came out of nowhere. He was, man, you ain't boom. Them lights, them dead lights hit him so quick. He was floating. He was floating. The blood coming out his nose. Them dead lights. Them dead lights hit him in mid conversation. Yeah, come on, you big nutty. Yeah, boom. I didn't know Pennywise can hit it that quick. I didn't know he could do it that quick. Because normally it took time. We saw in the first movie, he opened his mouth up slowly and the dead lights hit him. Not this time. He was like, yeah, bam! My man was floating. Now, my whole thing, Kev, is the little boy that we see on the trailer when Pennywise is there and they're in the house of mirrors and Pennywise is going there. And he goes to, did he really get the boy or did he not? Was that just an imagination? Did he really get the little boy or did he not get the little boy? I'm thinking he did. And then the little girl, that was one of my, these are like my top scenes. A scene that jolted me and surprised me, that like jumped out at me, was Paul Bunyan. That caught me for a minute. And it was like one other scene that just like, whoa, that gave me a joke. And probably the little girl under the steps, the girls under the bleachers. That was kind of a Richie situation. I mean, a Georgie situation. Dude under the bed got you. I'm trying to think who was under the bed. The hell did I miss? That must have been early, really early in the movie. Okay. It's Pat. Pat who? Yeah. The one that kept driving the car being half a corpse. Henry Bowers' homeboy. And that thing, bringing back Henry Bowers and having him ride around town, that it was stupid in the book and it was stupid then. And then the greatest thing ever is they had a cameo by Stan Lee. It was stupid in the book to have Bowers survive that thing and then Pennywise summons him like he needs him to go around and take them out when he wants to. He got Bowers activated. Activate Henry Bowers. He could survive knives in the chest. His homeboy who had died, who's half zombie, they could have used them. But but all the gay stuff in the beginning, it's like I knew they were finna work this angle in the movie. In the book, it was there, and it didn't turn out to be what they did. Then they want to turn Richie character gay. Nothing about Richie character was gay in part one. Now in this one, he's the gay guy. I mean, it didn't even make sense. The part of the story was just so dumb. Pennywise, I know your secret. I'm like, this is goofy. And not in a good way, goofy. But I'm a roll, so I'm gonna go watch it in IMAX definition. Deuces.